How can you talk to your doctor or midwife with confidence? Give me 5 minutes today and I will show you how you can feel comfortable when you talk to your doctor or midwife about what you want for your pregnancy or for your birth. Just for listening today, I would like to offer you a gift. My pregnancy checklist pack is really the ultimate checklist pack for your pregnancy. It, of course, has lists of questions to ask your doctor and midwife and dialogue with that, but it's everything else that you need to keep track of everything that's going on as you prepare for your new baby. Just drop me a line below and I will send you the whole pack so that you get what you need when you need it throughout your pregnancy. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Kristen and I am a pregnancy coach who works with mamas all over the world. I've had 8 babies naturally myself, and I have helped thousands of moms have a healthy pregnancy and prepare for an awesome birth. Each day, I'm bringing you an actionable tip that helps you prepare to give your baby a beautiful beginning. Like I said, today we are going to talk about how to feel confident and comfortable when you talk to your doctor or midwife about your wants for your pregnancy. The first thing that I want you to remember is early and often. Yep, I want you to talk to your doctor or midwife all the time, throughout your entire pregnancy. Do not wait until you get close to your due date to start talking about what you want for your baby's birth, to start asking questions. Your doctor or midwife should know right away, this woman is really involved with her pregnancy care. She really cares. Now, a slight aside, I believe that every single mom cares about her baby and wants the very best for her baby. The only thing that stops that is some sort of mental illness or other problem with the mom. And even moms who are struggling with things like depression and anxiety still want the best for their baby. So I believe every mom wants the best for her baby. But what you want is for those little antennae on your doctor or your midwife to go up and say, this mom is really involved. She's a thinking woman. She is not going to just sit back and take every recommendation. She wants to know, she wants to make sure, she wants to be an active participant in this pregnancy and birth, because many women don't. And if you don't want to, that's fine. My channel is probably not the right one for you. But many women want to be involved, and you want to set that expectation right away. The next thing that I want you to remember to do is to be curious, not combative, but curious. I want you to question everything that your doctor or your midwife suggests. Most of what they suggest is not tailored to your situation, so you don't have to worry about being adversarial. Most of what they suggest is just routine. They're going to say, oh, you're going to come in for the ultrasound at 18 weeks. You're going to come in and have your gestational diabetes screening at 28 weeks, because that's just what they do. That's their routine, their protocol. I want you to kind of put a hold on that, put on the brakes, doctor or midwife, and tell me, why do we do that? Why do we have that ultrasound? Why are we going to test for gestational diabetes? What's the evidence behind that? And I want you to ask about that, again, in this way that's curious. If you think about a little child asking why, but why, but why? That's the attitude that you want to have, because that earnest, curious attitude is one that's approachable and not disarming. It doesn't create an adversarial relationship. But again, at the same time, it lets your doctor or midwife know that you are a thinking woman. So come to all of your conversations with lists of questions. Ask about these procedures and things. Never assume that just because it's standard protocol, you're going to accept it. Instead, ask for information and then make a decision based on that information. And if you know testing is coming up at your next appointment, ask about it at the prior appointment. Another thing that I want you to remember is that you own your body. Even when you're pregnant, your body is yours. Even when you're pregnant, you have to consent to procedures. They can't just do it to you. They can't just say you're going to come in at 28 weeks and you're going to drink this sugary drink and then we're going to do this glucose tolerance test on you. You actually need to consent to that. And that's a good thing, because that helps you remember that you're the one in charge. Many women say to me, oh, they took my baby, or, they induced me, or this, that, or the other. And the truth is that you consent to everything, and you can choose not to consent. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't, in concert with your care provider, make a decision to go through a routine procedure or test, or to accept an intervention that you feel is warranted. But what I want you to realize is that they can't take your baby. They can't let you stay pregnant or make you come in for an induction. You get to make those choices. You get to call those shots. And when you practice that throughout your pregnancy by questioning and learning and decision making throughout your pregnancy, you are better prepared to do that advocacy for yourself in your birthing time. The final thing that I want you to remember is acknowledge that you are working within a system that does have routines, that does have protocols, that does have expectations. I'm going to talk more about this in tomorrow's tip, but I want you to realize that there may be some negotiation needed. If you want an unhindered free birth where there isn't anybody telling you what to do, you need to pick an unhindered free birth. But realize that if you're birthing in the hospital or at home with a midwife who's licensed by the state, you can still have a beautiful experience. Just also understand what their protocols and regulations are, because that helps you advocate for yourself within that framework and with some of the limitations that are presented there. But again, advocating for yourself from that earliest appointment right up to your baby's birthday is what helps you have the strength and confidence to do that. Now, remember, I'd love to send you the Ultimate Pregnancy Checklist Pack. It does have checklists for things to go over with your doctor or midwife, but many other checklists to help you prepare for babies, stay healthy during pregnancy. It's all in there. Drop a line below. I'd love to send it to you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.